Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. State your name for me.
Leonard Ray at the third.
Are you saying arrest?
You said what?
Pronounce your last name for me again.
Leonard Ray Wright the third.
Ray Wright. Gotcha. Now, what city and state are you in?
I'm in my state is Phoenix, Arizona.
My man. Okay.
Chandler,
Okay.
yeah, Chandler AZ.
Okay. And it's 4:12 p.m. and it is May the 9th. How'd you hear about us?
YouTube.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody. Give me the long version of what's going on. Don't worry about time. Okay. Go.
Okay. So basically, I have two children with my baby mother.
Y'all wasn't married?
You said what?
Were y'all married?
No,
Okay.
no, we're unwed.
Gotcha.
Um, I had went to prison and came out. Well, so basically, before I went to prison, I had 2 days with her, and I kind of like set her up. I helped her, with the kids and stuff like that. And then I went to prison. When I was in prison, and then I came out. I got out of prison. Uh, so December 22nd of 2022. That's when I got out of prison. And when I got out, I wasn't able to get on my feet, but I was helping her. I was giving her money and stuff like that. I helped her get an apartment, and this is what I still haven't, wasn't on my feet yet. Then for a little bit, she stayed with me for like a good month and a half. I helped her get an apartment, and once she got in the apartment, she started moving funny, and all of a sudden, like yesterday, I got a call from DES. And they're like, "Oh, can we talk?" And I just was like, "No, I don't want to talk." And that's when I was like, "Man, I gotta find a lawyer." So right now, she did put me on child support through the child support offices, and they're barely just reaching out to me.
How old is the
I
kids?
6 and 7. The last time I seen them was in March. So basically, what she's been doing was like keeping them from me and letting me use them by text messages and stuff like that. Of her basically of me asking for the kids, and she just doesn't respond, or she ignores the message.
So there's no custody order in place?
No, like she just basically went down to the welfare office and put me on child support. I'm assuming through them. There's no court.
Okay, so there's a series of things that is going on. So the last time you seen the children were in March?
Yeah.
Did you get any information from child support or welfare? Did you get anything like a bill or telling you what you owe or what she's claiming?
No. So basically, like I said, this process is like in the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you know,
it don't matter where it's at. What you want to know is how far is she trying to go back? What is she telling them? Because you got a 6 and a 7-year-old. You don't want her saying for the last 6 years, for the last 7 years, you haven't done anything. So you got to find that out because that's important. They got a very unique way of trying to tack on a whole bunch of stuff, even times when y'all was together and this and all that. So this perspective is just something you gotta you gotta. I'm asking you because it's something you definitely want to know. So they reached out to you. I guess she gave them your phone number.
yeah, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh. And how far do you live from her?
Um, we're on the same street, but I would say like I'm a good three street lights down from her.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. How old are you?
I'm 27.
How old is she?
She's 26,
Uh-huh.
25.
Gotcha. 6 and 7. So that takes her back to 18 and 19, when she had the kids. Okay. 18, 20 and 21. Yeah, 20 and 21. Oh, no.
Yeah, I
She's
got
15,
arrested.
25.
I
So
got
yeah,
arrested at
right.
19.
Yep, 18 and 19. Okay. So where are you working at now?
I work at a warehouse. I'm not a 1099 employee.
Say that again?
I'm not a 1099, but I'm trying to get to that point. Like I'm trying to become a 1099 employee. Like
Do you drive?
Do I drive? No, I don't.
You don't have a car, or you don't have a license?
I do have a car. My license is like suspended right now because of a ticket.
Your license is suspended behind a ticket?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who paid for this for you? It's a female's name. That's why I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Oh, your mom. Gotcha. All right. How much do you make at this job you got?
I'm making $22.46.
And you work full time?
Yeah, at night.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking for a second job too, but like I said, I'm just not in a position right now that I haven't been able to have time to get on my feet, and I was trying to explain that to her, and all she's been doing is just basically kicking me, like she wants me down, you see what I'm saying? After I helped her, every time I help her, she stakes me, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on one second. Okay, I had to do something. Take this thing off.
Yeah, I need that bun hole protection, man. Yeah, man, you're funny. Your YouTube video is funny as hell, but.
So you said you was trying to explain to her, right?
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you, I'm just about 30 years older than you. You can't ever explain nothing to a woman. Her mind is made up. She's cashing you out. Her perspective is child support and welfare is offering a better deal. She's going with them. So, far as you talking, stop all the talking. Just don't even try to talk to her no more. The only way to talk to a woman in this situation is you talk to her. She wants to go to court. You need to find out the details of your child support situation. So basically where you're at, because it's just starting out now, drafted up to find out what's going on. Don't ever call them. That court is not handled over the phone. So you did the right thing. They called you and said, "You want to talk right now?" You don't.
Yeah, that was child support services.
Yeah, she put me on child support. What's talking y'all gonna do? No, not trying to talk to you. What you want to do is you want to get a motion drafted up, and you want them to submit all information forward, because what you got to do what I call a time audit. You got to look at what they're telling you, and you got to look at what was actually, and you got to put them together. For example, you got a 16-year-old and a 7-year-old. If you got, like I said, if she came to live with you, if you can prove at the time when she came to live with you, or that time that she came to live with you is the exact same time when she's claiming, then that's welfare fraud. Now, when you said she was living with you, was she living with you and your mother, or you?
She was living with me and my mother.
Beautiful. That's excellent. So, that's two people proof right there. And how long ago was that?
So this was back in, I would say, like, I think June of last year.
Oh.
So basically what happened was she basically didn't care to renew the apartment lease that she was at. And she was just so in a hurry to move, you see what I'm saying, that she had dropped the ball on, like basically moving before the lease was up, you see what I'm saying? So we basically put my kids out in the street, and that's why I was forced to help her. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, the way she was moving was just like, you supposed to have that lined up.
No, shit. Yeah, that goes without saying. You're absolutely right. But what it gets down to, what I would tell you, uh, you want to go on this with experience. So you want to go at this, and you don't want to ever go in there and let them tell you nothing. You only want to go there and let them give you information. That's where you at now. Once you go there and you start asking them, when you go there and start asking, you even the playing field. Right now, you're at a situation where something is happening and you have absolutely no clue as to why. Fathers don't normally go down there and ask the why. Fathers normally go down there and just go along with the nonsense. No, you're not supposed to do that. If they're asking you to submit information, you're supposed to say why. Talk to nobody ever again, because nobody else knows this. You're not going to talk to nobody that's going to tell you. When it comes to welfare, the rules change. The rules change. And the rules change because one wrong thing, they have to throw the entire thing out. It's a lie. So right now, they allowed her to go down there and sign an affidavit. And when she signed that affidavit, that's why child support is coming after you now through welfare. So it's not like what people think. I done had hundreds of cases where individuals, we drafted up motions and the welfare said, oh no, we dropping this. We don't want to have nothing to do with this. Because it was wrong. It was a lie. So whenever a woman goes out, because she told them the worst. I'm almost willing to bet, even though you said that she was living with you last year, I'm gonna promise you, she went back a couple of years.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
And it's crazy. So before March, she tried to drop up a restraining order against me too. Well, I think she had dropped that too.
What was the deal with that?
So we had got into like a heated argument because she was being disrespectful as hell. You see what I'm saying?
Where was this at?
This is at her apartment.
Okay.
That I helped her move into. You see what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Moved into your apartment.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Get money. You see what I'm saying? I moved all your shit into your apartment while you was at work. You see what I'm saying? And then she came out of work and she was just calling me out my name and shit. And I was just like, don't come.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she didn't need you no more. I'm telling you, once you got her in her apartment, and once you got her in her apartment, she was like, okay, I'm gonna cash him out, and then she wants the money. That's what it gets down to. She just want to cash you out. So the beautiful thing about child support through welfare, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know one woman that ever went down there and told the truth. They always go down there and lie. They always go down there and try to come up with these narratives. The beautiful thing about you is she came to live with you and your mother. So now your mother is a part of this because your mother provided for her. Your mother could have filed her on her taxes that month and a half she came and stayed with her.
True.
Yeah. If she should have, that would have been an imprint right there. Well, how you was living with her, she was taking care of you. Your mother still can do that. It was only last year.
Right, and it's crazy because me personally, I never was able to file for taxes on the kids or anything like that. It's always been her. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I'm on one of the kids' birth certificates. So the only birth certificate I'm on is my daughter's. But my son, she was just on some funny shit. She didn't want me on the birth certificate, basically.
So what's the deal with that? You're not on the birth certificate. They're asking for both kids then? You don't know. You don't know. Yeah.
They gotta be. They have to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I gotta ask though. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What it just simply sounds like right now, you're at the point where you just need a motion filed. You just need a motion draft. Huh?
Me personally, I want to retain you guys. I don't want to pay. I need that bundle protection.
My man. Oh, wow, man. My man said you need that bunhole protection. My man, 50. 50 grand in the B-boy stand. He said, I need that butthole protection. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's definitely a way to go because we can pound them. But so when did they call you? Yesterday?
Yes, they called me yesterday, and they were like, "Oh, do you have time to talk?" I said, "No, I don't have time to talk. Call me back Monday," and I just hung up. I ain't gonna answer no phone calls.
Right.
That's why I called you, man.
Right. No,
you did voluntary
yeah.
or something, and
You did the right thing. You did the right thing. I'm actually going to applaud you because this don't hit as hard as it would have if she was going through child support. But when you go through child support through welfare, I'm telling you, man, it's a chock full of lies. A chock full of lies. I promise you. It's a chock full of lies. I promise you. I promise you. She's 26 years old. She's not going to go down there and be honest. She's going to go down there and say, he haven't done anything for his child since he was born. I promise you she said that.
I got receipts and everything.
No, I know. Listen, you don't need receipts. The mere fact that she came and lived with you and your mother. When you said you lived with your mom, and then you said she came and lived with you, that's why I said, did she live with you or did she live with you and your mother? Or actually, I said, did she live with you and your mother or she lived with you? I asked you that because I know that. Yeah. And that's what it gets down to. You asking me to be your mentor, but because I told my ex-girlfriend, I'm not in this for the old cats no more. I'm in this for the young cats. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna tell you something that I normally tell individuals after y'all retain us. But I tell I tell all my clients I'm using y'all. And I'm using y'all to get back at the system. Because I hate the system so much. I swear I hate the system. I hate the way. Say that again.
I have that same burden, man, because they get away with murder. Man.
They get away with murder. And I just was helping a client in Brooklyn, New York. I just did, and we just drafted up a motion for him. And it was the female, the mom, she said she filed her new, we ran her other attorney up out of there saying that she came to court and lied on him and said, we filed a federal charge on her. So she switched attorneys. And I said, of course she switched attorneys because what every family court attorney wants is they want the female to sell them the dream of you're a wetback. I said, she didn't tell him that you were a fighter. So now he goes to court 2 weeks ago with a new attorney. 7 counts of going to the kid's school, cursing people out. This is what the motion filed in court, right? I responded with it. I said, first of all, I don't know where you went to law school, but you cannot just say something because your motion is missing a lot of stuff. It's missing cameras and stuff from the school, and it's missing all the people that he cursed out. So, you know what we did? We drafted up a letter to the school. I'm sorry, we didn't draft a letter. I told them email the school and tell them they're about to be part of a $300,000 lawsuit as a 3-party, the attorney, the child's mom, and them, because we got a motion in our possession. It was filed in the court on the 14th of last month that said y'all told the mother that I came here and cursed everybody out. Now he has an email from the school. No one has brought this to my attention. I have asked people, you have absolutely no problem with us. He said they were backpedaling. I said, of course they was. I said, but I'm not trying to hear nothing about that. Everything I said to him, everything after you said, we have no record of that. I said, I ain't trying to hear nothing else he said. Now, being that he said, we don't have no record of you coming here cursing any of us out, what does it mean for the motion that was filed in court by the attorney? It's a lie. It's a lie. So we asked the courts, I just drafted them up a motion for perjury for a $10,000 fine and 10 days in prison. That's how you got to do them.
Hey, so look, all right, so both sides, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. But here's the deal. When it comes to court, I went to school for law. And what I've learned is what I'm saying is what nobody else is saying. And that is there are no laws governing family court. There aren't any. It's all spectacle and hype. Their whole perspective and narrative is... Say that again?
Can't you use case law in family court?
You could, but I don't like using case law because I want to use your experiences based on what you're going through. When people say to me case law, you're not you, but I say to them, basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get me to use that. First, you're trying to get me to retweet somebody's case. I'm not a retweeter. I'm an originator. Nobody words things like I word them. I tell people I'm the best at litigation. This is why we got a host of attorneys that quit. We got individuals that say, whoa, just like my man, when he emailed the school, when he said the principal came back and was backpedaling. I said, hey, well, it's not backpedaling. He's checking it out. He's putting it on record via email. You had no problems here. I don't know nobody to do that. I don't need case law. I'm looking at the BS that you're doing. And I'm going to go ahead and file what you're doing. And I'm going to say, because you did that, and I ain't using case law because you did that, going to need a $10,000 fine on that. It's going to need a $10,000 fine. Oh, this is what you're doing? Oh, you're the director here, right? Yeah. Could you tell me why you allowed this person to come apply for food stamps when this, please help us understand that. I don't use case law. To me, that's copy and paste. I don't do copy and paste. I do original because I like to put my perspective and my narrative. I want both foots up in your both foots. I'm as advertised. I'm not I'm selling you some hype nonsense. Then you retain us, and then we on some I have many people saying, damn, bro, do you know these people personally? Nah, I just don't like them. Nah, I don't like them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to retain you right now. I'm just, do I duck them until you retain you?
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to them.
Okay.
For what? Like I said, court is not held over the phone. So what are you talking to him for? So yeah, don't say nothing to him. Okay. All right? Okay, my man.
Hey, man, thank you, man.
Hey, not a problem, man. You have a good one, all right?
You too.
My man. Very smart individual. He reaching out to us before he get with them individuals. But I'm gonna break something down to y'all that I was telling him. And what y'all got to understand more than anything is a woman will go to court and lie. If you don't do anything in your life, if you got a woman pregnant, I mean, the best thing to do if you got a woman pregnant, cash app her, just always cash app her and put for baby, money order for baby. Just protect yourself. And when you need us for service, information to be below the video, 732-875-9111. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.